All right, Shalom, Sister Kate here. It is like 5, 6 in the afternoon, and yet it's still really, really hot. And what I've been doing is picking blackberries. Try to get this thing off my neck and show it to you. But I also wanted to show you what I did yesterday evening. And this is it. This is the chick nursery. Used to be a dog kennel. Used to keep my dog in here, but he's gotten a lot better about not trashing the house when he's home alone, and so there hasn't been a lot of use here. But what happened was we got so many hens hatching out chicks that I couldn't, and it's going to be hot, I couldn't just keep them in these dog kennels anymore. They need to get out, and the mamas need to show the babies how to scratch and dust themselves off and eat bugs and stuff like that. So I got this plastic fencing. Lowe's and, I don't know, TSC and places like that sell it. And I got enough that I also put a roof on it because I don't want birds, hawks, things like that coming in and killing my chicks. Also my cat. Can't let the cat come in. And how I suspended it was I got 2 sticks, 2 logs from the property, and I made sure they were long enough, and then I just suspended them from the framework of the dog kennel, and I used zip ties to secure them. And got zip ties here, and I've had to kind of engineer bits and pieces of it to make sure, like at this corner, the cat can't just come through. Had to kind of tuck this in there, and really I should get the end of this and secure that too. And I have more zip ties and stuff I can do that with, and I used baling twine that was laying around to tie little knots in here. And then I put some plastic. There's canvas here, there's plastic here. This is like the 4th time I've used this plastic. It came off of some kind of pallet at a friend of ours' place who does community service, and I've covered all kinds of things with that plastic. I like the fact that it's bright yellow, and so it's right now also keeping the sun down, so it's not too hot in here. And then we've still got in the coop, which is the dog house, at least 1 hen sitting on a nest full of eggs. And I've got little bowls for food and water for her. I've got bowls, they're full of grass and stuff because the moms keep digging up grass and bugs and stuff. So I change that water out all day long. But that's what I did last night. It took me about 2.5 hours, maybe 3, maybe even 4, to completely net all the way around the kennel and the top of the kennel. But it seems to be working okay. We got moms and babies running around all over the place, doing what moms and chicks do. And there you can see food and, just water containers. Yeah, it's kind of grody, but that's how it is when you've got chicks. They make a mess. So do the moms, getting in the water, digging and stuff, and they don't always eat all the food. Whoa, this one. You are something, you little loudmouth. But it's been successful. Sorry about my hand. It's been successful. I'm very happy about having done it. And that 1 hen in the kennel there may yet even hatch out a few more. And I think right now we have 13 chicks in there, and another 3 down at the orchard with another hen. She hatched the very first group out. She's got 3 down there, and so yeah, if that one inside hatches them, they'll be in there safe. Now, there's a particular odor. Like, rotten eggs are nasty, and when you got hens sitting like that, they will, rotate and get pushed off the nest and everything if you have more than 1 hen. And so sometimes you get rotten eggs, and they're nasty. But there's another smell if you keep chickens or ducks, of snakes, and it's really gross. And so I was down at my duck area checking on them this morning, and I smelled that smell, and I noticed duck eggs were disappearing. And Millennial Man had told me he'd seen ducks eating eggs, so I thought maybe they were eating their eggs. No, there were 2 snakes living in my duck area behind a piece of metal roofing that I'd put up there to kind of keep the sun from coming in. And so I had to dispatch them today because I don't know how long they've been there, but I really wanted my ducks to hatch eggs, ducklings out, and I do have one peeking down there sitting on a nest. So I'm like, I took it very personally, let's just say. Anyway, I've got to continue on with my chores. I've got to lock my ducks up and everything else, but I just wanted to show you my project for today because I talked about it on the live stream, I think yesterday. All right, y'all, bless you. Shalom.